remarks in the video we saw a moment ago. You said property rights are the key to prosperity. Explain that.
Well, I often describe property rights quite simply in the following phrase: no one washes a rental car. And that sort of captures what property rights are about. And I was giving a presentation to some students once, and I used that phrase, and a student had the audacity to challenge me and say I was wrong. And I said, "What do you mean I'm wrong?" And he said, "Well, that's not true." And I said, "Who washes a rental car?" And he said, "Hertz." And that summarizes property rights, I think, in a nutshell. Property rights are the key to providing the incentives for people to wash their rental cars, to care for them. I'm reminded of a study done by the Federal Reserve a few years back in which they examined the resale value of buses used in public transit, buses owned by the private sector and buses owned by the public sector. And what they discovered was buses owned in the private sector sold for higher resale prices, used bus prices, than those in the public sector. There was the incentive to take care of that asset. And it doesn't matter whether the asset, as John suggested, is our human capital, our right to choose what we want to do and capitalize on it, or the savings we put aside, which become the capital for our economy, or our resources, our land, our forests, our oil, and so on.